Hey guys, Jiro here with Cole Banker on my Facebook page, Ask the Real Estate Professional, and today is the second of 3 videos where I'm explaining the 3 most important questions to ask your realtor before hiring them to sell your home. The second question, which I'm covering today, is what would you list my home for and why, or what is the method that you've come to determine that value. So the first thing I want to cover is how we actually or what method, do we use to determine value, and that's comparable analysis. Basically, we take homes of similar style, age, square footage in similar areas, and then use them as a yardstick to what your home will sell for. So if the exactly same house sold down the street and it sold for X, if nothing has changed, your home is exactly the same, market conditions are the same, your home we can expect to sell for X. Now, it's a simple method to explain, but in the actual implementation of it, it can be more challenging because homes are not commodities. They're very different from one another. People have different cosmetic tastes, people maintain their homes in various ways, and a lot of times there's different styles of homes at different ages, in different areas, and sometimes there are different market conditions. So while we use the comparables to create a benchmark for where we're going to be, it's experience and a little bit of art and speculation to be able to get an accurate opinion of value. Now, this is where it's so important to choose a realtor with the experience, but how do you know if they have experience or not? Well, what you're going to be able to interpret here is actually how the process that they go through to gather the information for your on your particular home, and how they actually present that information to you or their research to you once they come back and present their opinion of value. Let me touch first on the actual process that an agent should be going through. Very often I've heard of agents kind of walking through a home and then just saying, well, I think your home will sell for. Now, while some types of homes and certain realtors with a lot of experience may be able to do this, it's not the most professional way to go about it, and really it's not going to give you the most accurate representation of an opinion of value or a number. What your agent should be doing is coming in for an initial consultation where the meeting's purpose is just as a fact-finding mission. They're going to take measurements of your home, take pictures, not for advertising purposes, but for the research of their file. They should request a survey from you and get a detailed outline from you of any kind of improvements that you made or deficiencies with the home that you're aware of. Because we're going to make adjustments up or down depending upon these improvements or deficiencies. Now, once they've gathered their information and gone away, they should be doing the research, and then when they come back, they should be presenting to you in their listing presentation not only items like their background, testimonials, referrals, information about their company, that sort of stuff, but when they get to the component where they're discussing with you what you should list your home for, they should be able to accurately and decisively explain to you how they came to the conclusion of the number. Here are the properties that sold that I'm using as comparables. Here are the adjustments that I'm making. Here is some of the competition that's impacting your potential sale. Here are some of the expired listings that show us what asking prices were too high relative to the comparables. And you should be able to see a very clear and, as I said, concise explanation for what the sale value is. The final thing I want to touch on is that some agents use a method called buying the listing, which is frowned upon in the business. And it's basically just a method where they're going to try to get from you what you think your home is worth and what you want to list it for, and then present evidence to you to support that number. You want an agent that's going to be honest and forthcoming, and that is going to think independently of what your needs are to present you with an accurate representation of what it will actually sell for. Things like what you need to net from the sale, or what your neighbor asking for their house, those factors, that doesn't affect the value of your home. And some agents will use your emotions or your perceived need to present a number that's not accurate. And so it's important for you to remove the emotional component and look at the process that they went through to actually determine the value and how they're actually presenting it to you, the information that they're putting forward. So that is my answer, guys, to number 2. How should your agent come to value your home and what it should actually be listed at? The third video, which I'm going to do on Friday, is what are you going to charge me to sell my home and why? Thanks very much for watching, guys. I'm going to put a link in the description down below to the first video, and then I guess I'll update afterward for a link to the third video, and all of these should be in a playlist for you. So once again, thanks for watching. Tune in next time. Cheers.